go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Athens, Ohio, and Peterson Stadium, the home of the Ohio Bobcats. As we'll see the national champions from last year, UTSA Roadrunners, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Ohio Bobcats. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Bobcats will kick this away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down after a short gain there. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Short connection to the tight end here. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46. And the Roadrunners looking to run some tempo here.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Grab down the middle. It's Newberry.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to throw again. He lets it go. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this game has gone from 0 to 60 in a hurry during the first drive for this offense.
The Roadrunners look to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, he's lost the ball. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. The player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
Timeout, UTSA.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He escapes the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Knocks that one right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Breaks it open space.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Tailback takes the handoff again. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. The ball is picked off. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, Roadrunners. The defense produces 6 points. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Here's the second down play. He keeps it on a design run. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
For offensive coordinators, you see big runs like that in the first half, you get real excited because that opens up so much more of your playbook, especially all of your counter plays and your play action.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Bobcats will have 1st and 10 here. Quick pass. The catch is made. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Looking right, this one caught. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
As a quarterback, you see a one-on-one matchup, you want to get the ball out to your receiver, hope he can shake that tackle and get upfield for some good yards. But, man, this corner made a great play after that reception.
Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Bobcats. They connect for 6. Set up with a PAT. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out in practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. Swarm to the pass rush. He's sacked.
You better be careful with your backup quarterback. You got to protect him better. They've already lost the starting quarterback. They cannot afford another injury.
The clock is running. Last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pass rush closing in. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. This time a completion. And he'll run out of bounds and picking up a few yards on the play. And UTSA has the lead here, Kirk. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter.
Ohio 7.
first play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the grab. It's Newberry.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
And the Roadrunners will line up to kick it away. That's the first punt today for the offense. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. Possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. You bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Second and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
The Bobcats have 1st and 10 here. And the running back takes the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks right for a quick completion. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Bobcats trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact. Defense will have to bounce back after that PI sets the offense up with a fresh set of downs. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Ohio.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The Roadrunners offense back out on the field now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Defense is coming after him.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. It's a shotgun run call. Some hard running there through a tackle. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Third down, I think the defense is really expecting the ball to go through the air. Instead, the offense keeps it on the ground, gives it to one of the more skilled players, and he gets the yards he needs. Move the sticks.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call? And the Roadrunners will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's running out of time here. Slides to avoid the big hit. Well, they did a good job of Pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Roadrunners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Roadrunners are in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Catch made, looking to the goal line. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. It is 1st and goal, a great chance to claim the lead before the break here. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
Automatic on the PAT. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Heading left after the handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And looking to throw now on 1st down. On the move now. Trying to create here on the move. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, UTSA.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Quarterback operating an empty set. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pressure is coming. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
This will likely be the last play of the half. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He made good on his first attempt. This one is from 40 yards away. And the field goal is good. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Roadrunners will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Comes the Bobcats offense back out there. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. As the first down is still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
One play, and they're already past the 40, first and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And at first down, they go right back to him. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Second down play coming up for this offense. He escapes the pocket. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Comes a short throw down to the running back. They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 4th down. He's throwing for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
But his coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling in the faith he has in his guys.
And the Bobcats pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes a quick catch. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Bobcats. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Oh, what a play. Man, this defense, they better watch out for this tight end today. It's proven right there how easily he can slip behind and get lost in coverage. And if that happens, this quarterback's going to find him and make you pay.
Point after, up and good. kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the UTSA offense back out there. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Second down play coming up. Looking for a man. Moves out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The Roadrunners lining up here on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Ran by the receiver.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
That completion makes it second and medium. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
On third and short, to try to pick it up on the ground. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And the offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the Roadrunners are looking to keep this drive going.
Boy, these guys have come in with an aggressive mindset, and it's definitely paid off. They're now 3 for 3 on these 4th down conversions. Good job of keeping these drives alive and building up this lead.
And the Roadrunners offense is on the move now. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
Now, second down.
Second and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch made across the middle by the running back. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. So the offense chooses to decline the pass interference penalty, and the result of that play will stand. Offense has got this drive going now. A killer penalty to extend it. A fresh set of downs now. Looking to throw it on first down. That's caught. It's Newberry. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
12th play of this drive coming up. It's third and short. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
On third and short, the offense coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here, just not able to hit it.
The Roadrunners will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Ball scooped up by the defense. Much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
Oh, that's just a cruel twist of fate. He passes the line to gain on fourth down. Everyone is momentarily relieved, and then he fumbles the ball.
He's got room to run. Salpa with a strong tackle there.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. We're going to pull it down and run. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a fourth down play.
You know, the quarterback looks like he makes the right read, but I got to tell you, I think he underestimated the speed of this defense and how quickly they were able to get to him to prevent him from picking up the first down.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Receiver in motion now. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
Here we go.
They're going to run it. Breaks free. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
The Bobcats pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
22 water.
The shotgun handoff here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
221 wing. 221 wing.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Ball is incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Offense facing 4th down.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
And the Bobcats starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
It's first and goal in 4-down territory. They need a touchdown and a PAT to take the lead. Got it. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
PAT gives him a 1-point lead here in the fourth. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Frustration in the last drive. They moved into plus territory, but coughed it up. Can't afford that down on the scoreboard now. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
This is one of the benefits of having this spread attack. You get 4 verts downfield, let the quarterback find the weakness in the defense, and here he finds a mismatch with his go-to receiver for a nice play.
One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. Bringing pressure. Finds his target. Gets some space around the 30. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And the Roadrunners are in the red zone. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And there's the handoff. A quick juke. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Pass rush closing in. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down and goal upcoming. The quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Roadrunners. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback. With the game on the line, he finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they score late to take the lead.
And now the try for the two-point conversion. Looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete. The try fails, and the lead remains 5 points. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Gives it to the back. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. The Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
On third down is a handoff. Good enough for first down yardage. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. That goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Chris, this quarterback is all out of sorts. Already thrown 2 interceptions, and he just looks uncomfortable and out of rhythm. This time, falling back and throwing the football, no chance of a completion.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. He breaks free. Picks up the first, looking for more. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Bobcats come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Charcoal, charcoal, charcoal. On the ready.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost them 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Here we go. Trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Wide open downfield. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is.
Set, ready.
And it's a direct snap. Nowhere to run up the middle. The defense takes their 3rd and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Touchdown, Bobcats. They jump on top here in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
And it's caught for a 2-point conversion. So the lead is now 3 here in the final stages.
Chris, I just love the call here in the second half. You're up by a point. Why not go for 2? Push it to a field goal game. Good call by the head coach. I tell you what, this is going to be an interesting finish. We got a good one on our hands here, Chris.
And with time a factor here late in the game, you'll just take a knee and they'll start the drive at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught on the outside, it's Newberry. And they'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. The defense pursuit forced him out. Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.